It's team time. It's team time. It's team time. Hey, hey, hey. It's team time. It's team time. It's team time. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, Steam Scholars. Are you glad to be back? We are. Let's explore more about bees. Today, we are going to review what we've learned so far, learn more about bees, and then read some of the pages of our book. We learned in the last lesson that there are over 20,000 known species of bees. However, we are focusing on the honeybee and bumblebees. We learned that bumblebees are round and fluffy in appearance. The bumblebee's head and body look like one piece. Honeybees are smaller and thinner. You can clearly see the distinction or difference from their head and body. Honeybees have 5 eyes and 2 sets of wings. Hey, Steam Scholars, what can you remember about bees that we talked about last time? Great discussion, Steam Scholars. Hey, Enlighten, Brainstorm, what did you remember?
Oh, I remember that bees are friends. Bees are known as pollinators that make some of the plants, fruits, and vegetables we eat.
That's a good one, Brainstorm. Bees are pollinators, which are animals or insects that help move pollen from one plant to the next to make seeds. Bees and other pollinators do a process called pollination. And pollination is the process that allows plants to reproduce, make a copy of, or make another thing of the same kind.
Way to go, you two! Remember, in order to pollinate, pollinators use pollen. Pollen is a fine powder produced by certain plants. Nectar is the sweet substance that is made by some plants so that they attract pollinators. Bees are pollinators that use nectar to make honey. Enlighten, what do you remember?
I remember that bees like to socialize, talk just like me.
Brilliant! This is the perfect segue into today's lesson, the Waggle Dance. The Waggle Dance is what bees do to communicate to one another. Remember, bees are social insects, so they use the Waggle Dance to tell other bees the direction and how far the nectar and pollen is by wagging their abdomen in a straight line, followed by making a figure 8. Honeybees are especially known as social insects. They live in colonies, and most colonies have 20,000 to 60,000 bees and one queen bee in a hive. A beehive is where the bees live that is made from beeswax. If you look closely at the beehive, you will notice that the honeycomb in the hive is in a shape of a hexagon. Steam Scholars, count with us to learn how many sides a hexagon has. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What amazing artwork from our busy bees. In that beehive, each colony has a set of worker bees and drone bees. Can you guess what worker bees do and what drone bees do? Take time to discuss with your class now. Drone bees. Drone bees are male or boy bees whose primary job is to take care of and protect the queen bee. The drone bees do not have a stinger. Only the queen bee and worker bees have a stinger. But don't be afraid. Bees only sting when they are protecting themselves or their hives. Remember, bees are friends. Now, more specifically, the honeybees that make the tasty food we eat are known as worker bees. Worker bees are female or girl bees that get food for the hive, take care of larvae, make wax, build honeycombs, clean the hive, and gather pollen and nectar.
Miss Wilson, can we read some of our book to learn more about bees?
Of course, Brainstorm. What a wonderful idea. We will read Bees, Bees. Bee read everything she could about bees. She learned that they like to eat pollen and nectar from lots of different flowers, and that they needed lots of open space to find them. Bee also learned that bees are a type of pollinator, which means that they carry pollen from flower to flower. What a wonderful lesson, STEAM scholars. Now that we know more about the types of bees, drone and worker bees, and the perfectly fitted 6-sided hexagon of honeycomb in the beehive, it is the perfect time to start our challenge project. Before you go, check out some tips and questions to help you prepare for your project. Take out your design thinking process card to help you. A, ask, what am I trying to create? B, brainstorm, how can I use my materials to make what I am trying to create? C, collect, what information have I learned that will help me create my design? D, develop, what is the first step I need to make to create? E, evaluate, what works, what doesn't work, and what can I do to make my design better? And F, fine-tune, is my design where I want it to be? Are there any changes I need to make? Until next time, my STEAM scholars, don't forget to think of bee. Continue to be great and keep exploring. Bye-bye.